Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Bethany. I'm a wife and mother of two. And today we're going to start with some coffee and then we're going to get cleaning because we have quite a bit we need to get done. So my kitchen, living room, and dining room is all looking pretty good. My bathroom, the kids' bathroom, and my bedroom is what I'm going to try to tackle. And to be honest, I'm going to have my kids clean up and tidy the living room and dining room and kitchen for me while I'm working on that. But I'm going to give me some coffee, and then we're going to start in the bedroom because it's not awful. I'm going to try to get out of the habit of saying, like, my house is gross or this or that. It's really not that bad. My house is very lived in and it's very loved. But I'm going to start in the bedroom and try to get that calmed because it's nice to go into a clean bedroom and go to bed. The only thing that would make this better if I was tackling my sheets today and washing those, but I'm not going to do that today just because I am backed up on laundry. So I'm going to get my bed made and get that done, and then try to get my vacuum or my floors and stuff vacuum because there's my dogs are shedding. It was like 70 and now the highs were in the like mid 70s last week, and then this week the highs are like mid 30s. So we've had quite the day. Also, my husband sleeps in socks all the time and he kicks them off, so I always have to dig out the socks at the bottom of the bed. Anybody else's husband does that. I only sleep in socks when I'm really, really cold. But he, I think, sleeps in socks every night. So every night I dig out a pair of I call them his sleep socks. But so anyways, I'm going to get the bed made back up and then get the floor vacuumed and some things just dusted and cleaned up. I have had more time to clean lately and I've really enjoyed it. But just because with the holidays and stuff, having a little bit more time to spend with family and then also get some of the things done that I need to get done, and that has been really nice. But I actually cleaning doesn't bother me. I am not like the best cleaner, I wouldn't say, but honestly, I used to really not like cleaning as a child and then also as a young adult, but I actually like cleaning. Like, it's one of those things that like you kind of just get in the zone and then you just go through. And you make your house feel all pretty and nice and homey, and it kind of clears your mind as you go. For me, it's almost like it's stress relief because first off, it causes a lot of stress, and then second of all, like just going through and cleaning. But a lot of times things can feel overwhelming, and sometimes when they feel overwhelming, it's hard to get motivated to do the things. So I usually try to start small and then let it snowball. Also, I often will have my kids tackle what I know they can tackle and do a good job on it while I do some of the deeper cleans or the things that I don't know if they would know how to clean them. So that's kind of how I manage. And some days, even doing that, it's just chaos. Life gets busy, and that's okay. That's totally okay. But you just start, and you'll get where you need to get. I wanted to get my bed made. I've been trying. Last year, I did really good up until the end of the year of making my bed every day. I hate doing it. I really do. But it does help. Like, it makes your room feel nice, and I like climbing into a made bed versus a chaotic with the sheets all tied up. It's just much nicer. But it's so hard to make yourself sometimes do just the small things. And really, if you did that one thing, or when I do that one thing, it kind of snowballs. And it makes me feel like I accomplished something. So that's why it's an easy task. It makes you feel like, oh, I did that. And you're more likely to do more tasks. So, I'm going to try to get in the habit of making my bed again every day, even though I don't like to. And hopefully, that's one of the things that I want to do, just so that way it helps me. It just does. And then also just tidying up. I think I want to try to start like even during school season and all this stuff, because right now, the kids are home and all the things. But as school starts, I think I'm going to try to have like where everybody kind of just helps to clean up like 10 minutes, even on the chaotic days. Now, when ball season starts, that'll be a different story, but at least try to get some kind of routine that just kind of helps make it be more manageable. I'm not gonna lie, when my house is clean, it does help me a lot. Like, I feel like I'm less stressed, so therefore, it makes my house feel more homey and not chaotic. So, as much as sometimes I don't want to clean, it's really nice to do that. Are you one who functions well in chaos or not? Because I don't know that I do. So I like things where I can find them and all the stuff, and sometimes they're not. And honestly, a lot of times I'm the culprit, because I will take something and I will lay it down not even thinking, and then I can't find it. The other day I walked around with my water bottle and I couldn't find it. And it was in the most random place, and I just have to look over and see it and be like, when did I set it there? I have no idea. But oh goodness, I can't talk, but I always have like 50 tabs open in my brain, like all the time, I feel like, and there's just a squirrel just playing hopscotch in there. So some days I honestly am autopilot and I don't even think about what I'm doing. Like, I will lose stuff so easily. So, but I do like when I put things back, and I do like having a home for things, just because I think it helps me be more organized and not take so much time trying to find something. So this year I'm going to try to be better at maintaining my home and be better about making my bed, and also be better about reading my Bible. So I go through phases where I'll do really good and I will read daily, and then sometimes I will go a couple of days without reading. And to be honest, on days when I read, I just feel better. So I'm really going to try to get some more time in my Bible, and more time in prayer, and more time in just being present and be intentional in what I do. So that is some of my goals for 2026. I don't really do resolutions, because I feel like whenever I do, I tend to set more unrealistic goals. So I'm not saying like I have to read daily, but that is a goal. just to spend more time reading. I'm not saying that I have to. There will be days that I don't make my bed, and that's okay. And that doesn't make it a complete and total failure if I don't read daily or I don't make my bed. Those are my goals that I have, is to spend more time doing those things. And even if I backslide, that's okay. So typically I don't do resolutions just because I feel like I go really hard and then I fall off completely. So 2026, I guess, is also having grace with myself, because that, I think, as a mom is really hard to do. So I think that's going to be one of my goals as well. Just to be more patient as a mom, not only with my children and my husband, but also with myself. Like, it's okay if everything does not go exactly as planned all the time. So that's probably going to, I hope that I can do those things. So yeah, so do you have any New Year's resolutions or just some goals for 2026? So those goals that I mentioned earlier about, or the making my bed, the reading my Bible, and those are things that I started last year. I did really well. I kind of, with the holidays, kind of fell off on some of it, but I want to keep doing those, but also add to that. And this year, one of my big things that I really want to learn how to do is pressure can. I garden every year. I really enjoy gardening. It's a lot of fun, and it's outside, sunshine, all the things. So it's just something I really enjoy, and it's a good way to feed your family things that you know where they come from. So that, and we always had a garden whenever I was younger growing up, so I didn't like doing it then. I hated gardening. In fact, my mom makes fun of me now because she always thinks it's funny that I like to garden and do things that I get messy, because as a kid, I didn't like to get my hands dirty. And in fact, it bugged me really bad. So she thinks it's funny that now I dig in the dirt and use power tools and all the things. So, but I really enjoy doing those things. I like building things. I'm not the best at it. In fact, I feel like I got a little rusty because I hadn't been doing it as much since working, but I really enjoy doing those things. But this year, I really want to get my garden, and I want to learn how to pressure can and learn how to preserve more of the foods that I grow, and because groceries are expensive, but I think it's good for my kids to learn how to do, and myself to learn how to do, because I feel like a lot of that gets lost from generation to generation. So if we can learn and try to restore some of that, that would be great. My mom, she has pressure can. I don't remember her pressure canning as a child. I know she did water baths, and she usually would make like jams and jellies and things like that. But I don't remember preserving a lot of our food as a kid. So that is something I want to learn how to do and do correctly, because botulism is no joke. I don't like it. If you watch any of my canning or gardening videos, I don't want to give my family botulism. That is a serious concern of mine. But So I do want to learn how to do that correctly, but I really do want to learn how to pressure can and not blow my house up. My husband mentioned that they have electric pressure canners, and I've never used one. But he said that might be better because he knows how I forget that I'm doing things sometimes, and he don't want me to blow the house up either, I'm sure. So, if you have a pressure canner, do you like it? Does it work well? Does it keep your family from getting botulism? All things that I would like to know. So anyways, if you do, if you don't care, let me know if you have one, what kind you went with, if you picked a brand, and pros and cons. That would be great. But so I am going to try to look into that. I know it's a little while off before I need one of those because I don't have a lot to can now. But also I have been trying to freeze more things that I don't know how to can. Blanching and freezing. So I've been doing that too. But I really enjoy gardening, and I do want to learn how to preserve more of our grown foods. To be honest, in here in the laundry room, I no longer put my clothes in laundry baskets once they're clean. I have to fold or hang them up when they come out of the dryer, and that tends to help me get laundry done. I just convince and lie to myself that I can't do another load of laundry until this one is folded or hung up. So that typically works. So if your brain is like mine and you struggle with laundry, try that, because it's been working. That was also a goal for last year, is I wanted to be better about not having 6 baskets of laundry that needed to be folded and put away. The putting away is still a problem, but the folding and the hanging up tends to work really well. And by doing it that way, my kids don't dig through baskets, and I don't dig through baskets and then get them back in the floor and get them dirty. So it works out really well. It's my laundry hack. That's what I'm going to call it. If you have any laundry hacks or anything like that works well for you, feel free to share. Because also, do you like laundry? Some people, like my mom, I did not get this from her. She loves laundry. She's really good at it. Her whites are white. She folds everything. She's phenomenal at laundry. I am not. I don't know about my dad. My dad does laundry. He does fine. I just don't like laundry. But anyways, I tried to switch that up, and it tends to work. Still hasn't gotten on putting away everything, but typically I wait until I get like 4 or 5 loads done, and then I holler at everybody, come get their clothes. So anyways, I'm going to get this bathroom all cleaned up and wiped down, because this is the kids' bathroom, and it just needed a mama clean because it was well overdue. My baseboards are looking pretty rough, and to be honest, I need to re-silicone in front of the tub and different things in my bathroom. I need to go back and just do some touch-ups in my house and things like that. But that's okay. This is the bathroom that I really hate the color in. I don't know why, but I think I want to paint it the same color as my bedroom, like I said, and the wall where the towels hang up. That's where I was thinking about doing some shiplap. Don't know how it'll look. Let me know what you think. I think I'm going to check and see. I'm pretty sure I have some of my bedroom color, and I am going to get it and paint some random spots in here. So if I'm cleaning in here again and you just see random splotches of like a grayish beige color tan, I don't know what color it is. It's called Tabby Cat, I think. If you just see, don't judge. Just don't judge. It's fine. Maybe I'll paint over it, or maybe I'll leave it unpainted like the 2 holes I patched in the wall. it'll just be a cliffhanger. We'll never know. So anyways, I'm going to get this bathroom all cleaned up and wiped down. And I am going to try to go into the new year having a better routine for my house. So that's the goal. So the wall on the left right there, that's the one that I'm thinking about just doing an accent wall on. But I didn't know if it'd look funny because I have no intention of doing it on the other side because I don't want to pull the toilet out and I don't want to pull the vanity out and I don't want to cut around it and silicone it because I think it would look funny. But I feel like I could probably pull off an accent wall right there. And plus this bathroom is really small. So too much would make it look funny, but I thought if I did that and then painted the bottom white, that it would brighten up the bathroom because it is a small space and it doesn't have a window. Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're at. Remember, today's a blessing, and I hope I see you on the next one. Bye, guys.